and welcome everybody out there in D&D land. I hope you're having a fantastic Saturday. Be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below, all of that fun jazz, and let's get back into it. Where last we left off, you had all tracked down the single shack in the middle of the beach southwards of Nicodranas, where Reggie was supposed to be, or where he would have last been. After communicating with an individual inside of there who appeared to be Zemnian in nature, Sterling made a fatal mistake, which was trusting someone, and a very large explosion went off on the outside of the door, and a quick fight ensued. The fight was over in just a few moments, but all of you are already a little ticked off, bothered, and hurt from it all. As Taryn luckily shot the mask off of the face. That's also fair. You saw the individual fall to the ground. A fairly plump looking, average, everyday person. Shoddy looking beard. Looks to be growing in fairly well. They just land on their back. Dead.
We're not going to behead this one, are we?
No, Little Fox, quick, check around for any clues in the shack. Varel, if you can, try to help out Sneak but keep in mind that Reggie still may need something, and Kai, if you can take a quick walk around the perimeter.
Looks over at Taryn. You're not going to steal anything, are you?
We'll split it when you get. G'day, my wrong accent. We'll.
South.
All right, Kai. We'll wait to get back. She kind of
Kai.
grumbles as she goes off, and
I teleports off as he's searching around.
I'd like to point out that really fucking hurt. Is this what it feels like to get burned?
I suddenly teleports next to him. Suck it up and shake it off. Then he teleports off again.
Varel,
yeah, darling, that's Mernon.
Varel,
My lungs hurt.
cure wounds you at 3rd level. So take back 27 hit points.
Molto grazie.
And I will investigate the shack.
Alright, I'm mostly fine now. Sneak's gonna take a look at that mask because it survived a full fucking shot to the face from Terran's murder gun.
Murder gun. Way to be redundant.
No, this isn't a.
Out of it.
Surprisingly, that's not the murder gun.
That was the murder gun.
What? Oh, I'm thinking of your cannon. Anyways,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
go ahead, roll your
I'll,
investigation, Taryn.
I'll give Taryn a guidance, and I was trying to say,
Yeah?
help. But,
Yeah, that's fine. You said it before they rolled.
Okay.
Oh, they rolled. Yeah, go ahead. Do it. Take it. He was speaking.
Okay.
Sneak, you're investigating the mask?
And then a D4. Yeah.
Is that correct, Sneak?
Yes, I'm investigating the mask.
All right, roll me an investigation. 21. Taryn,
Mhm.
as you get into the shack, the back wall, which is the only part of this room that's still in one piece, is splattered with a large amount of blood. It appears to have been a fight that occurred inside of here. Slash marks against the wall, against the floor, which isn't scorched through. But there's nothing else remaining in here that would discern any type of clue or information. Sneak.
What?
1 second. He was doing that while you were doing that.
Mhm.
You lift up the mask, and you see the very jagged, sharp framing of the edges around it. There is a raised rectangular platform against it, creating a slot for a nose to fit into, but it's very solid porcelain mask, very beautiful. And when you turn it onto the back side, you see that there are runic markings inside of it. Go ahead, Taryn.
Recognize any of them?
We'll get to that next part. Go ahead, Taryn.
Cool.
I was gonna ask, the amount of blood that's there could someone survive that if I were to take what's there and kind of imagine?
Medicine check.
Oh, holy
Ooh.
shit! I know
Should we
wounds.
start rolling my dice?
So, Kai is probably the only person that you know of who could take that amount of a beating and survive. Despite his shortcomings, he is a tough individual to take down, but it's possible for someone to survive it. You imagine he could, but nobody else here.
I spontaneously smiles as he's searching.
You mean sneeze? What were you asking, Sneak?
I was just thinking, do I recognize anything about the arcane runes in the mask? Like,
Roll
was that-
and Arcana. And sorry, everybody. I didn't eat breakfast, so I'm trying to get it in now.
Nah, dude, smash that food.
Oh, it's delicious. Tuna fish
I don't
with
know.
pepper.
I don't know if I would smash it, but at least eat it.
I mean, no. Dirty 20.
I fucking did, man.
There are... One second. There are traces of enchantment magic that you can recognize inside of the runic markings. And illusionary magics, but that's it.
Okay, well, I'm basically at full health now, so Sneak's gonna try and put the mask on and see what happens.
My eyes just got to the size of saucers.
I mean, he's not gonna be like, "Ooh, yay!" He's gonna be like, "This."
Snip, snap, smack.
Like, does anybody have an issue with me putting this on? I can't actually work out what it's supposed to do.
Can someone else?
I'm basically fine now.
Varel looks at you and goes, "None of you can identify things?"
Oh, be my guest if you have that.
No, I
magic.
can't. I'm asking.
Oh,
I'm so used to that always being on hand for everybody. I can't imagine. Okay.
that was a fantastic contribution to the conversation, Val. Thank you so much. You're such a valuable member of the team. No, I can't identify things. I'm a damn sorcerer.
Hey, man.
I can't cast spell.
You just yelled at the guy who fucking, like, dumped you full of life. Ass.
Put for that, but my lungs are also scarred, so I'm quite with everything right now. This is not a feeling that tieflings should have to experience.
Yeah, I mean, he can't identify, so yeah.
Y'all, this would have killed just about anybody. I don't think Reginald walked out of here.
He's pretty tough. I mean, stronger.
Right, but also, if he did walk away, listen, if I was him and I was surprised, I'd let myself be killed to be in the one place where the people who bring me back would know where I would be.
True.
Otherwise, if he's gone and went hiding. We don't know where he is, nor could he receive any help from us.
Yes, we should probably stay here until
Well-
this spell would have ended.
No, remember he was going to be sent to that cave
Or the cave.
if he
yeah.
went down.
And after investigating, you guys are at under an hour.
We should
Gosh.
probably try and get there.
Kai, roll me your investigation.
Investigation.
If he's investigating the body, I'll assist.
No, he was investigating the beach, the area.
Oh.
3.
Nothing.
This is a beach at nighttime. It's actually quite peaceful. Despite the murder behind you, it's very peaceful. But I mean, you've been in proximity of murder before. This is peaceful.
That was no murder. That was pure self-defense. They attacked us first.
Right. Well, let's head out.
Kyle, you
Wait,
want to check
someone check-
with me real quick?
Yeah, check the body.
Kai waves to her and go ahead and watches it closely.
Woohoo!
And that one was so fucking worth it.
Yeah.
He found his belly button ring.
Please don't give me that image.
Why? Because he's a plump? Wow. Okay.
No, it's just I don't
Bell-
want to think of someone with that kind of a mask. And like
So,
serial killer tendencies with like a dangly chain and like crystals on it.
all right.
Well, the terrifying thing is the ring has a chain on it that leads up to his nipple,
Oh, jeez.
surrounded by a tattoo that says "Bite me."
With the lips.
Yeah.
No, it's actually just a tattoo of his ex-wife on his ass cheek, puckering up. That's it. Yeah.
Oh,
But anyways. Yeah, I had an uncle who did that.
Do we
Fucking
do
idiot.
we know anyone who can wipe memories?
Anyways, you look at the body, and as I previously described, seems like a fairly plump-looking individual. You begin digging into the pockets, and notably, there's nothing in the outer pockets, but then you feel there's clothing underneath this clothing. So you unsnap it all the way down, and underneath, this individual seems to be wearing what appears to be a showrunner carny type of outfit. No armor at all. And you dig into those pockets, and apparently he has a lot of tickets on him, a pouch with a little bit of coin, mostly copper and silver pieces, a couple of gold in there, not a whole lot. And apparently he has a love letter in his pocket to Marcella, as it is written, or from Marcella. It's a very intimate letter waiting for this individual who you are reading as Edgar, waiting for Edgar to travel back to the Empire and come through Allfield so that she can see him again. And then it's a very intimate and graphic scene that happens in the letter that you kind of just skim over and go past.
He's just like,
But no equipment. There is a single copper wire that was wrapped around the finger. But no armament, no armors, no equipment, nothing. Except that ring and the mask.
Take off the copper wire, take off the ring. Sneak's got the mask.
Yeah.
Take the portable hole, open it up, kick the body in there, close the hole. Let's run. Let's get to the cave.
So, Sneak, you have the mask?
yeah.
Please add that to your inventory.
Yep.
Really? She farted
Oh, jeez.
in her sleep.
Aw. So cute.
So added one weird mask thing, brackets, magic.
Enchantment illusion magic. So, I would like another survival check from somebody trying to find their way over towards the cove.
Got it. And survival. 26.
26. Okay. You manage to find your way over towards the section of the beach, and you see that it's a fairly large divot that drops off, and there's a few reefs not far away from you. And in between a section of the reefs, there is a tunnel that ends up wrapping around the reef and heading back inland. So, you all ready to dive into the ocean's water at the middle of night when it's finally cold outside?
Yeah, this seems safe. Let's do it.
Yep.
Taryn goes
You only-
in.
You only TPK once. Let's go.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had groups do it twice, but okay.
Once per campaign? Or
Yeah.
chapter?
It's per party.
So you all
Party.
dive in there. Sneak, with your heavy armor, you are trailing further behind, like Varel is.
What heavy armor?
Don't you wear heavy armor?
No.
He's
You
got
have
a
the breastplate.
Hey, I'm wearing a single breastplate.
Oh yeah, that's still medium. Even though it's a
And he's
Single,
got like a 19 strength, too.
like
yeah.
5 pounds. Also, I'm beefy.
Yeah.
Fire charging ahead.
All right.
Oh, I want to roll a Minotaur called Beefy.
They call me beefy.
If he's not a bard, I am very disappointed.
Beef.
Lord.
Beefy bard. Hello.
Oh no.
So yes, you all swim out into the water, heading over towards this little cove. I would like con saves from all 4 of you.
Do we still get, since I did the recap, do I still get a thingy?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to use it.
Good thing.
There we go.
All right. And I would also like athletics checks from all of you.
I would be shit at these if I wasn't so goddamn beefy.
That's what my Minotaur's going to say all the time.
Door would be so hard if I wasn't so fucking beefy.
I just imagine you walk out and you just hear, look at that body.
Can Kai like teleport forward through the water?
You can, but you have to see where you're going, so it is going to make you move faster. But you swim over towards that little cove and you start swimming through it. Now, all of you are keeping a fairly decent pace. Kai, with your teleportation, you'll leave them far behind you. If you want.
Yeah, sure. The smart thing would be to stay with the group. So yeah, I'll charge ahead.
Oh, why start now? No, I'm kidding.
Well, I'm fucking off.
So, you all swim through the tunnels. Kai is a good 20 feet ahead of you, but this cove seems to shape back and forth, whining, and is still filled with water. I need another set of athletics checks from all of you. Sterling begins trailing behind a little bit, having to be assisted by everyone else as you're all pushing forward through the water. I mean, It's cold, but it's not an incredible cold that's going to leave you debilitated quickly. It's just difficult to hold your breath this long and swim, especially since... Actually, all of you have dark vision, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. It's still eerie not seeing colors. Just, ugh. But you
I've
continue.
gone swimming in the ocean when I was in England during early spring. It was cold and it hurt.
Yeah, we don't do that here.
No, it
We
hurt a
don't do
lot.
that here. What, you don't do the polar plunge? Come on, man.
No, because our rivers are polluted as hell.
That's fair.
It was in the ocean, but I will tell you this: it was so cold that when I got out, even though the air wasn't warm outside, my skin was burning because it felt like it was hot out.
They call that frostbite.
Yeah.
Yes.
But anyways, yeah. You all continue through this tunnel, and it is quite beautiful. A lot of different flowers and undergrowth that happen in here, bits of coral that you have to hold on to and pull your way through as you move. And I need one last round of athletics checks from all of you.
Sterling thinks to himself, "Kai, don't stop and smell the flowers."
Oh, come on.
God damn it, Sneak.
Sneak is not...
Taryn is little 5'1" Taryn is helping
Wait, I don't.
Sterling and Sneak.
Sneak's just like, oh god.
What'd you say, Sterling? I don't...
I was just trying to figure out, like. Yeah, never mind. We're good.
The only thing that would help you is having a swim speed.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Guys just charging ahead.
Yeah,
Alrighty.
I was just thinking that Sneak's bonus should be higher, but it's about right, I think.
So, Kai, with you being ahead of everybody, you do swim a little further up and you see that there is a breach in the water for you to pop your head out of and immediately begin exhaling your physical breath, seeing it in front of you, and pulling yourself out. They're all not that far behind, but you would probably prefer to catch your breath and hold it. And you wait. A few moments later, Taryn pops out. Then Varel.
Dragging the boys.
Yep. Then the two of them come in last. Breathing very, very heavily, and all of you are feeling very frigid right now. Now you are feeling cold from
Took you
swimming in
so
that
long.
cove.
He can't teleport.
Now, inside of this cove, you look around and there appears to be a handful of different tunnels going in different directions. The coral lining of it does add a semi-translucent glow that makes all of the colors reflective of the coral that you see down here. Some type of algae that produces a natural form of lighting. You see there's about 5 tunnels altogether. And all of you do have to take a moment to catch your breath. At this point, you have 40 minutes remaining. Beryl
Do we
will
split
remind
up?
you. Well, that doesn't really help if I'm the one who has to bring him back.
Yes.
You didn't tell us which cave he'd been.
No.
I'm gonna see if I can find any tracks near. You said there's 5 caves, 5.
He wouldn't
entrances,
have
5?
walked.
He would have
Yeah.
teleported. It was
Yeah.
a contingency.
Well, yeah, but I was thinking he would have had to be here at some point. Someone would have had, like, at some point to know where to teleport to. Someone would have had to go through.
All right, roll me a survival. 30. There are no tracks down here. He knew about this location before he came here. That's why he told you to be here. He was probably here once for a while ago, but right now it doesn't look like anybody's been here other than all of you. I mean, it also doesn't feel like there's a tremendous amount of air down here either.
Okay.
Probably only a very small amount filters into this area somehow. But you can't imagine you have more than a few hours with these tunnels for all of you to be able to breathe.
I'll check the first couple. You check the last couple, and yell if you find something with that. Kai teleports off.
Taryn will use her rogue speed.
Varel looks and just, I guess I'll wait here.
I'll wait with Varel. Oh, I hate splitting up.
Sneak.
It worked so well last time.
Yeah, last time you guys were perfectly fine until you were all together. Sneak, what are you doing?
I'm going to explore the caves because I've got pretty impressive dark vision. So
Okay.
going to wander around.
I would like perception checks from the three of you. Disadvantage Kai and Taryn.
Yeah.
Why am I disadvantaged?
Because it's pitch black once you start moving into the tunnels.
I have dark vision.
Dark
Let's see.
vision sees everything in grays, blacks, and whites. You still have
Oh.
disadvantage, just you can make out details and you're not considered blind. Sneak is the only one who has bullshit vision here.
Hey,
Average.
Yeah, I mean, if Kai,
that's not
Can't
bad for
see.
me at disadvantage.
he'll pick out a torch. If he can't
It's
see
wet.
anything.
Yeah. Everything you have is wet right now.
Can't I dry his torch with prestidigitation?
You can.
I
And then once Kai realizes his torch is wet, he bams back.
Taryn
Try
just
to
keeps,
dry this.
All right. Now
keeps
you
trucking.
now you can no longer teleport because everywhere around you is bright light.
Fuck.
Welcome to being edgy, monk. It's you're
Yeah.
broken, but not that broken.
Taryn's used to not seeing shit, so she's going.
Well,
Already.
Kai, if you want, you can keep going without the torch, or I'll take it. It's up to you.
In a huff, Kai just runs to the first entrance, I guess.
Okay. You run on down there. Sterling, because of your 30 survival, with him running around with that torch, you lost per torch he uses 30 minutes of air. Fire eats oxygen. So, just to keep that in mind, you have about 2.5 hours worth of air left down here. 10 minutes go by. None of you have found anything. These tunnels stretch for quite a while, and some of them even start curving back towards one another. Sneak and Taryn, neither of you are lost. Kai, you begin becoming a little lost. I would like another round of perception checks. Reminder, you have 30 minutes remaining.
I'm going to use my game advantage to have a straight roll.
Alrighty. You are so consistent.
I am. That's my passive as well.
Yep. Just walking around. So, Snake, you run around for a little bit, and you come across a door down here. Locked. And it has some type of foreign symbol on it that immediately you don't recognize. There is a handle on this door as well.
Mhm. A knock on the door.
It's very solid.
Do I see any obvious signs of traps? It's not really my thing, but I'm at least going to see, like,
Roll me an
Yeah.
investigation and find out.
Int wisdom. Not my strong points.
Has anyone
11.
watched the movie, the show, Lock and Key?
Oh, I
Not
love
yet.
it. I highly recommend it, but go in with little criticism. Very little.
Okay.
Like, it's not the best show, but when you just focus on the story, it's actually really fucking cool.
So just enjoy it for what it is rather than.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's what this reminds me of.
Lock and key.
Yeah.
I'll take it. So. It doesn't appear to be trapped to you. But there are markings on the door itself around the edges. What languages do you speak, Sneak?
I speak Common and Infernal.
Yep. It's definitely not those two.
Awesome. Well, wisdom of 12. We're going to open the door.
All right.
I can't get mad at you. I did it earlier, so.
And his wisdom's not 12.
Fuck off where I came from. You know, opening it's the more interesting option.
You have to push against the door a few times before eventually it rattles and shakes. You push it all the way open. Inside of here, there appears to be some type of open room with a podium. Raised platform, each step only about 4 inches tall. Not a tremendous platform. And the podium itself is actually fairly short. You estimate that if you stood at the top of it, and you're not very big, Sneak, the podium would only hit roughly around your navel.
But there's no one obviously in here.
Not obviously.
Reggie.
The dead person does not respond to you.
That's a fair point. Sick. Yeah, it's to continue like checking for places that there might be a dead person.
All right. You head back out and continue your investigation. Kai, however, you continue running around, and then you actually figure out that you're supposed to be headed close to where the shack was, but about 120, 140 feet away from it. So you're trying to reimagine your steps, trying to figure out where you are and gain some type of bearing on this location, and eventually you are successful. You triangulate your position, and you come across, in the middle of the hallway, a very clearly gashed, bloodied, and bruised body.
Kai yells back, "Found them first tunnel."
Immediately,
Barrel.
Varel starts taking off.
Let's go. And so we start taking off down the tunnel.
And Taryn will
Yeah,
will
fine.
be late, but she's
First, you have 20 minutes remaining. I need a perception check from all of you to try to track down Kai. Remember, these tunnels wane and wine and go in different directions. I guess I'll roll for what's his face as well.
Let's see. Kai tries to head back a little ways, enough that not so far that he can't find his way back, but
You run back, and
just a
along
hill to hill.
along the way, you run into Sterling and Taryn around the same time, and Varel was just pretty much keeping up with you, Sterling, trying to track, but he does run up a little bit later, with only about 10 minutes left to spare.
I grab him by the chest. Let's go.
All right, I'm here.
you and children, Kai. Swear.
He reaches into his pocket, taking out the diamond that Reggie had given to him previously, and places it onto his forehead, and immediately begins saying a prayer. So, Now we have to roll a percentile die to see how successful he is in bringing him back. Reggie has died before, so it is harder to come back. Yeah, it's a fun little homebrew thing I do. If you just keep dying and relying on this magic, it gets harder to come back each time. However, you all wait around for about an hour as he's continuing this ritual. I'll say he gentle reposed before doing this so that it actually works out. So, minus that. Minus that. At the end of the hour, you all watch as there is a dull gray light that swoops down towards Reggie and enters into his throat. And immediately, his skin just barely becomes a bit more bright.
Kai moves in close and stares down at him.
Ah, Danka. Looks like I'm not actually dead. Oh.
Well, you were.
Not permanent though. Ugh. He
Yeah,
leans
pretty-
forward and immediately starts coughing aggressively.
I'll
Figure-
toss a
figure-
healing word.
Doing a pretty crappy job of trying to kill you, aren't we?
I would have to say so. Did you manage to catch the individual coming
Kill
after
them.
us? Really?
Yeah, it was easy.
Sneak.
Yes, but we don't have much.
Around this time, Sneak, you get back.
Good. Found him alive. Air running out.
Yes, we don't have much time. We need to get out of here as soon as we can.
Yes, let us, He begins trying to, stand, and then he just stumbles around a little bit and goes,
Taryn will help him out.
Oh, scheiße. That is bad. Okay. Oh! Oh, rigor mortis is a bitch. Oh!
Yeah, and she'll hand him. She has some serious fuck. I can't remember what kind of whiskey it is, but it's some serious fucking whiskey. It's a woman.
I do not drink. Thank you.
And that's 12 points for the healing word.
Oh yeah, he'll take it. But he's still
Oh yeah, definitely.
yeah, he
I don't
died.
want him within 1 hit point and then
He's at 13. So
Okay,
long
that's
as he does not get sneak attacked, he may not die maybe.
It's just
Taryn will be fine, and she'll take a swig of it herself and put it away.
Okay, so actually, let me see how many spell slots he has left, because I wasn't sure if you guys were actually going to be able to save him.
I was wondering what was going to happen to Tuesday if we didn't.
Be interesting. Shit. Yeah. Okay. Well, we need to be heading back. I can take one of you with me to the surface. Varel it is. And he throws
Yeah.
his arm over Varel.
I was gonna say, yeah, take care of him.
Yes. Well, Danka. Meet me up there at the shack, please.
Well, if I'm not there in 45 minutes, come get my body.
There's not much left of it.
Oh. Wait, did you run into my trap?
That was your trap.
Door?
Duh.
Yeah, we ran into it. Or I should say Sterling ran into it, and I didn't stay far enough behind Sterling.
Stories for another time. Let's
Yes,
head
yes,
out.
yes. And immediately watch an arcade shift around him and Varel, and both of them dimension door.
At this point, the torch is out, so Kai says, "Come on," and teleports to the end of the town as far as you can. Let's go.
Bastard.
Kai, you can be back on the shore within 2 minutes. Everyone else, it is going to take you roughly about half an hour total.
He stays ahead, close enough to egg them on, but make sure they get out all right.
Good enough.
I swear, when we get somewhere where the sun shine.
Stick it where it doesn't.
Yeah, something along those lines.
So, real quick, cure wounds, 3rd level on Reggie. A little better. Cure wounds at 4th level. Yeah, it's a lot better. So, you all swim through the water and eventually find your way back up top. Now that you know the path, it's a lot easier for you to traverse it. I only need 1 round of con saves from the 4 of you.
All right, here we go.
Ooh. Kai and Sterling, the stress of holding your breath for that long, you are going to be fatigued. So 1 level of exhaustion. But that's it. Yeah. You all get back onto the beach. Ugh. Look around. Reggie is sitting on a little barrel. Varel is not here at all.
Where is he?
I sent him away.
You vouch for the kid.
No, I sent him back to the town to scout ahead of us. He'll be being sure that our track back there shall be easier. I believe out here they call it a potty bus that they bring around.
Yes.
I thought you said you didn't drink.
I do not, but being in a crowd makes you exceptionally safe against
He's from
these
the Myriad.
individuals. Yes.
We did see some people following us before, and yes, we did find your friend in the. He has carnival outfit underneath, wearing a mask.
Carnival laugh.
This mask.
He looks at the mask and goes, "That is very strange.
Here, let's
I do not recall this mask."
Ah, okay.
I'll kind of turn my back to
Wait.
him so he doesn't see, and then I'll pull down the portable hole. Kai, can you get the body out, please?
There was
Kai growls and
we saw him
Pulls
at
the body
the
out, body
Wyun
out.
gates.
plots it down at Reggie's feet.
That was not the same body of the voice that you heard. That guy was a bit nerdy, glasses, high turtleneck, white gloves.
Oh, so it's not the same.
No, this is a different person. He just sounded just like him.
Yeah.
He looks at the body and looks at the mask. That is not the man who attacked me.
It's a mask. It's magic. It probably had an illusion. It probably had an illusion on it.
Interesting.
The man that attacked you. Glasses, turtleneck.
No turtleneck.
But-
Long smile. Glasses.
We saw him at the Wyun gates. He's another Volstrucker.
No, this man was no Volstrucker. Believe it or not, we do all know each other.
Well, he presented himself as a Volstrucker.
And as knowing you. And being after you for betraying the Empire. And he knew that you had, he told us that you had disappeared, and we saw a vast amount of blood inside the shack.
He points at the wall. I did not just disappear.
Yes.
The person who came in here, they attacked me relentlessly, quickly. And then I died.
Right, and that's why we...
But this
As soon
person
as-
is not the man who attacked me. And that mask is not something I've ever seen before. Let me see it.
Interesting.
He holds his hand out.
Pass it.
He reaches into his pockets and eventually finds a little pearl and Begins ritually casting Identify. Choice.
What is it?
He tucks the mask into his jacket and just wiggles his cloak to let it fade in more easily. This is an odd piece that I have never seen before. It allows the wearer to take over the body that it is attached to and control them like a puppet.
Oh, this is a good thing that I did not put it on. Shit.
You would have tried to put on something you have no idea what it is. I thought my other group was stupid.
Well, it doesn't mean that they're not.
We didn't summon serpents, so there's that.
Duh.
We have rooms. And then I think we all need a rest.
Yes, Varel is bringing a crowd with him to help us.
Good, I'm tired.
He looks over at you like, really?
Well, I'm sure you are too.
He reaches into his bag and tosses you a potion. Medium healing potion, 4d4 plus 4.
Cool. I will. Drink it.
Yeah, good call.
Just in case. Yeah.
Good call. Good call.
While warning, Kai will meditate.
4d4, you said?
4d4 plus 4.
17.
Ooh, what a roll.
So, based off of this, I believe it is safe to assume that our enemy knows that we are working together. They know about you all, since they used the voice of somebody who was familiar to them. And they at least know now that even with my protective precautions, that person can beat me in a one-on-one fight.
That is scary.
He looks at the body. I will contact some Selezos and be sure that this body is returned back to the family. He looks at the hand. What the fuck happened to the finger?
He was wearing this, and Tyrion will pull out the ring with an augment on it.
He looks at that and goes, that's a augment ring.
What is it?
It is a ring with an augment in it.
Could you tell me what it does?
Takes it from you. Identify. This is a spell storing augment that has Shadow Blade at 3rd level stored in it.
Cool.
Once per long rest, you can cast the Shadow Blade spell at 3rd level. So long as you are attuned to the ring.
I have...
Does that take up a concentration slot?
No, it does not.
Can I have that, please?
Here you go, Snake.
Yes.
And you can only have 3 augments, right?
No. You can only have 3 augments
objects.
in a single object.
Okay. But
But
it
you can be
counts as
attuned to 3
to 3.
objects.
Okay. So yeah, she gives it back to Snake.
This opens up a huge array of options for me.
It's like the augmentation system is fun.
Is he allowed to add any others? How many? Is it just the one spell that it's
When
for,
you
or-
make the augment, the spell is imbued into it at that time.
And Tyrion will swirl her pistol around and pocket it. I happen to have a very precise aim when I wish to be.
Well, good. How much time remained before you all got here?
Oh, 30 minutes before we got here, or got to your body.
Got to my body.
Like 30 minutes or so.
Ah, so I was only dead for about an hour. Good. Good.
Longer than
good,
I
good.
wish to be.
Oh, you get used to it after the third time. Just gotta sleep it off. Do your stretches. Hey, you guys aren't planning on killing me in my sleep, are you?
If we were planning on killing you, would have left you.
Ah, if you were smart, you would have gotten this information out of me and then killed me.
Haven't, like...
Well, I'm a man of my word, so...
Good. You do see a very large group of people walking across the beach, all of which are playing instruments, singing loudly, and drinking obnoxiously, and Varel is just dancing among the crowd, moving inwards.
Well, Sterling takes off his hat, looks at it. I've got a new hat to buy. Shall we go?
Sounds good to me.
So, you all join into the crowd and begin dancing and moving along. Reggie doesn't even try to dance and act like he's here. He's still 100% on guard, just watching around. Yep. Exactly. Off, not very far away from you, you all hear, ladies and gentlemen, this is Mambo number 5. And it keeps going.
Ugh.
Hey, that song's fantastic. Fuck you.
It is. It's fun to do a salsa or a mambo too as well.
Yeah. Get good taste, bro. Next up is Party in the USA.
That is a good song.
Wow. Okay.
At least it's not that. What was that Friday song? Friday.
No.
Don't.
No.
Don't. In the interest of avoiding that, while everyone's dancing, Taryn will come to sing. Are you all right, darling?
Ugh.
You took that explosion real hard.
It was... Yes, and Reggie, you and your... I don't like your fire. It hurts.
That is the purpose of it.
Yes, but it shouldn't hurt me.
Well, I found out a way around that.
Yes, I don't like that. It was a strange feeling.
Well, try not to be on the bad side of my fire. He just gives you a smirk.
But I'm fine. Thanks to Veril, I'm alive. Thank God. And mostly uninjured. Can't say the same if I would have put on that mask. That would have been bad for everyone.
Well, how rough were you? Because if you were that rough, I mean...
Oh, when I was looking at the mask, I was fine.
Oh, okay. If you had
I
those
think-
19 hit points, though, Taryn just...
Yeah.
Solved!
Just figured it out, boys.
Interesting. What do we even do with that? Reggie still has the mask, right?
Yeah.
I take it you're going to be keeping that. I can't see any particular use for it for us.
I would be keeping it for the time being. It is specifically attuned to the original crafter of this item. So, it's not like it is useful to me, you, or anybody else, but it is useful to keep out of their hands.
Good.
I have not seen magic like this
Working
before.
with a KGB agent.
Huh?
Like, we're basically working with a KGB agent.
Now you know what Tuesday does.
Like, you do not need what this is. This is for government.
All right.
That's the accent I'll be using if I make a Volstrucker.
I'll dance closer to Kai. Hey, Kai, let's keep an eye out for your badger. I haven't seen him since he was laying on his side on the beach.
It's currently crowd surfing.
I I thought about it while we were in the
Yeah.
cave. I was like,
It's still reclining on its side, just crowd surfing.
crowd surfing. Awesome.
This badger does not give any fucks.
Yeah, none.
That's the one summons that you can get from the bag that it will not obey you. It doesn't do anything.
Honey Badger don't give a fuck.
But anyways, you follow through with this party until you get back to Nicodranus, and then into your hotel, where I assume you all just go into your rooms.
Yeah, just sleepy time, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, how are we dividing up the rooms? Because I'm talking as a player now. I'm used to it being Karen, Sarah, and
Oana. Well, isn't Oana? Can we just say that Oana gets back?
Yeah. Oana gets
Okay.
back, and Reggie will go, if all of us are going to be intelligent, knowing that our enemy is not here, all of you should meet me at my room instead.
all right.
Slumber party.
Yay.
If you say that term again, I will kick you out of my dome.
Which some are probably kinky.
You're out of the dome. He summons a tiny hut, and Kai is the only person not allowed into it.
I guess I know which one. What he was referring to now.
Can I have a moment to actually bathe and get the salt water off?
Take 2 people with you. No one's back can be vulnerable.
I'll go. It's nothing. Let's just go.
Yeah, sorry, but it like groups of 2 is still dangerous with them. Groups of 3, you're safe. So yeah.
So Sterling, Taryn, and who?
Oana.
Oana.
Oana. Oh, kind of wish I could party and go with them as well.
To go bathing?
Yes.
Okay. So you have a different room that you go bathing in?
We have 2 rooms.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're at a shitty place. There's a room that has 2 walls that people can wash off in water.
Yeah.
That's been here all day. Welcome to Fantasyland, everybody. Prestidigitation is the best bath.
Point.
So I'm assuming we clean off and then I'll prestidigitate us dry and whatnot.
Yeah.
Any other extraneous
Be
bits.
life.
So yeah, when you all come back, still Kai is the only person not allowed inside the tiny hut. Everybody else is in his room. He just flips the bed over, not caring, throwing it up against the wall. Sterling, are you capable of setting up alarms?
Well, normally I do a little hut myself. So no.
That is good. Put a hut inside of my hut.
Yep.
Take shifts. At all times, 2 people are awake. Oana just smirks.
I'll take first.
Good. You are a full elf, correct?
I am.
First and second. Good.
I will do second watch with
Oana's awake the entire time, so you only need 1 more person.
Oh, so she's gonna do it. Okay, so
Yeah, Oana doesn't sleep. She's just awake all night.
yeah, I was just thinking about Terran's perception. That's what I was gonna do. a watch
And
with
Sterling,
her.
you did
I
not
need
do
rest.
the best coming out of that water. You rest. Is there anyone else who could take the last watch? Sneak, how are you feeling?
I'm fine. I can quite happily take the watch.
Good.
Actually, Kai, what we'll have Kai do sneak.
Kai's exhausted too.
Oh, was it
Yeah.
Kai and I? Oh,
Yeah.
you're right. I was thinking it was Sneak and I. It was Kai and I. Never mind.
Varel goes, I'm still here, guys. Yes, let the cleric keep watch, everybody. You're fourth. Good night. And he just falls into a pillow. Sterling, if you wish to put a tiny hut on top of his tiny hut, that is fine.
Okay, I will.
Yeah. The only situation where this is safe is if there's dispel magic involved. Because then they only dispel one hut.
One.
Get fucked.
Can you make it so, man?
Yeah, and Kai's not allowed in.
Minor illusionist. Put a snowman next to Kai.
But anyways, you all go to sleep one by one, taking your shifts, taking your watches, and because I am a kind dungeon master, nothing happens in the middle of the night. But we are going to be ending our session here, everybody. Players, thank you all very much for playing. Viewers, thank you all for watching. I hope you all had a fantastic time. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and we will be back next time. Bye-bye. Oh, wrong one.